We are the prophets of geek culture.
What's up, everybody? It's PB here, and welcome to Prophets of Geek Culture. And I'm back with another review of another Netflix show. And this one was, well, I thought it was gonna be swanky, but it wasn't. And that's a little inside joke if you could see who the lead character is, because it's played by Hilary Swank. And the show is called Away on Netflix. And it's the story of a group of astronauts and, well, I guess one cosmonaut, because he's from Russia. They don't call their people astronauts. And it's the story of them making the first journey that humans have ever made to the Red Planet. And I thought that this was going to be a phenomenal show. The trailer looked great. The first couple episodes were great. There's a fucking moon base. They don't tell you exactly what year it's supposed to be, which was probably smart on their end, considering I don't think that the writers know what the fuck they're doing for this show. But if you're excited to hear the rest of this review, go ahead, hit that like button and share this video with a friend, because that is what is important. Sharing is caring, and I would appreciate it very much, and so would my fellow prophets. But let's get into this short review, because I watched the entire first season of Away, and it was okay at the beginning, and I thought that it was getting good. But then I have serious problems. Since it's a science fiction show, you gotta come accurate with the science. So if you're 10 to 15 million miles away from Earth in your spaceship, you shouldn't be able to have a face-to-face conversation through fucking Google Hangouts or Zoom or Skype or whatever the fuck they're using to talk to their families when you're 10 million miles away with no lag. There's not a single second of lag. They're just having a conversation out in space like you were fucking 2 doors down. Like there's no fucking lag. I know what the speed of light is, people. Come on. I know that you are tens of millions of miles away. At least a few million miles away. So there's got to be at least a few seconds, if not a couple minutes of lag. And what's worse is once they get to the second half of the season, magically communications don't work the way that they used to anymore, and now they implement the lag. Like, what the fuck are you doing, people? The lag should be implemented as soon as you have made it more than, what the hell is it, hundreds of thousands of miles away? I don't remember off the top of my head what the speed of light is. I'm sure somebody in the comments below can put what the speed of light is, and miles per hour would be preferred, because we're talking about how many miles they are away from Earth. It's millions of miles away from Earth. I mean, at its closest point, Mars is like 30 million miles away from Earth. What the fuck? You've got to be kidding me. And it's a little disappointing because the entire show is phenomenally acted. I like all of the characters in the show. I mean, the Russian guy, he's fucking hilarious. I like the characters, but the story is dumb as fuck. And holy shit, if it isn't just filled with wokeness. Like, they had to check every fucking box. They got a white woman. They have a Chinese woman. They have a black man. They have a white man. They have a Hispanic man. I don't remember what country the Hispanic man is from. Or he's a Hindu man? He's a Hindu man, my bad. He's brown, and I just pulled a racism. I'm sorry, everyone, for doing that. My bad. Anyway, he's from frickin' India. All these countries come together, and then I was like, how many more boxes can we check? Come to find out, the frickin' Chinese woman, she's a lesbian. And if I had to review this entire show in one line like I did with The Rain, I would say that a lesbian says fuck you to China. That's the one-line review of this show. Like, that's how it ends up. If you watch the whole season and you make it to the last scene, you're like, oh, You're saying fuck you to China. Okay, I can kind of get on board with that. It's too bad that you filled this entire show with all kinds of wokeness that I don't give a fuck about, but they do it in a slightly clever way, in the sense that they have a bunch of non-woke stuff, because there was a time or two where I was like, oh, we got the whammon fucking story incoming, here comes the whammon power speech, and it wasn't. I was like, oh, she didn't do the whammon power speech. I am surprised, son of a bitch. Now, to the funniest fucking part of this entire fucking show, and my wife called me a terrible person because of it, and I can't help myself. I don't fucking care. It's a goddamn TV show. It's not my fault that you took something that was serious and made me fucking laugh. So, Hilary Swank's husband, I don't remember the actor's name. I don't remember the character's name in the show. It doesn't fucking matter. He ends up becoming paralyzed in his left leg, so he can't walk around anymore. And we're sitting here watching the show, and they get to the Christmas episode. And I'm looking at the TV all cockeyed, and I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I turn to the wife and I go, how come the tree is only decorated halfway? And she just turns to me and she goes, seriously? And I thought about it for another fucking second, and I started fucking laughing so it's still funny. It's still goddamn funny. The tree's only decorated halfway because he's crippled and he can't reach the top half of the tree, so he only put lights on half of the tree. And that the kicker is, the fucking star is on the top of the tree. How the fuck did the star get on the top of the tree, but you couldn't get lights up the other half of the tree, so now you gotta have this depressing fucking tree that reminds you all of the time, and anybody that comes over like, oh man, you really can't do the stuff that you used to do, and I just couldn't stop fucking laughing, because apparently I'm an evil motherfucker, and that's what it takes to be a villain on the internet, General Zod, you son of a bitch. Oh, that was that. Sorry, I got distracted by my, putting Zod in line. He don't know how to be a villain properly. You gotta laugh at the serious stuff. Like, that was serious, allegedly, and I couldn't fucking help myself. That's a scene that they should have put in the movie The Martian with Matt Damon. Like, it's still funny. Like, and the light, the star on the top, you know it has a power cord on it hanging down. Guaranteed. And he decided, oh, I'm not going to plug that into lights. We ain't going to turn that on. It ain't got to be turned on. And this is not like an old school decoration. It's got to be something that lights up. And for whatever reason, he just decides not to plug it in. Like, we're not going to light up the top half of the tree. We got to make sure everyone knows that this guy is crippled and he can't decorate the tree the same way he used to. And I just fucking laughed. Oh my God. Like, it didn't dawn on me. I was like, half decorated tree? You couldn't decorate the tree with your daughter? Like, it's just the two of you. Your wife is on her way to Mars. Maybe make this a special moment that you can remember. Like, this is the time we decorated the tree when Mom was gone on Mars. But no, you let him decorate it by itself and it gets half fucking decorated. Like, what the fuck, man? Jesus Christ. But that's what happens when they're trying to force emotion on you. Not gonna fucking happen to me. Oh my God. But yeah, I mean, it's 10 fucking episodes. They're like 40-some episodes, or 40-some. They're like 40-some minutes apiece, almost 50 minutes. If you need your science to be proper for your science fiction, do not watch this fucking show. But if you can just laugh at the ridiculous shit that's going on, go ahead and check this one out, because I'm sure there are some characters that you're gonna like. You could probably get past the wokeness. I mean, it's what it is. I don't really like using that phrase, but whatever. That's all I got for this review, man. Like, I can't stop thinking about this half-covered Christmas tree. Jesus Christ. But that's all for me, Pop Culture PB. Until next time, everybody, I bid you adieu.